Today is 12th of February 2025. It is a Wednesday and I just got a new account that I'm trying to pass here. I actually tilted the last one. I had a good run and lost for a day and went on a tilting spree, which is unfortunate. And yeah, now I've decided that for myself to not do this continuing forward, I will actually make videos after each trade that I take and go over my trades and what could have been done better. Also, what was the reason for the trade to basically become a better trader, right? I've done good for a couple of days and I managed to just blow it up by being reckless and not caring and not being happy enough with what I managed to get, which is unfortunate. It's the strive to make it, or not strive to make it, but like you're spending that much time to try and get something to work, and you know it is working, but you don't really have the time for it. So I am now looking into trading more of the London session, as that fits me a little bit better. I would like to trade the New York AM session as well, but it seems that maybe I will be looking into trading the London session. Yeah, so I'm looking into that, and I also need to be stricter with myself. Now, this is a little bit of a longer video because yeah, normally I cut them down, I make them really short, and you basically have only seen my wins. This is a video telling you that there is, of course, a lot of losses as well. And yeah, in this video, I will go over my trades today. It was a winning day, but to be fair, I bought the account today, and I already had a loss, right? So in itself, it's me coming to ends here and trying to become a better trader. Now, let's dive into the trade today and like what I could have done better. I'll actually remove all the stuff here except for my markings, so I always mark out levels. And coming into the trade today, to begin with, I started taking trades down here, right? But you can't see those as that's on my other account, and yeah, it's not logged in right now. Anyway, the point is, if you see here, I did actually do quite well. I also recorded this, and I will attach this to the video. But I took the trade a little bit prematurely here. Now, the reason as to why I took the trade here was honestly because of FOMO, right? I wanted to take a trade higher, and I'll actually show it with seconds here. Like, if you go into seconds, you can see exactly where I took the trade. So the trade that I took first was this trade here, down here. If you look at this, I had this marked as well in the video. Yeah, I have equal highs above here. And we have a 15-minute gap. Let's just go back to it. Let's actually rewind the clock. Okay, so I believe it was here. Let's see, Monday. No, that's not that time. Let's see. Let's fast track it a little bit here to the 12th. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Let's see. 12th. Yeah. This was the trade because obviously now it's 7:57 New York time and this is around 4. Okay. So the trade that I took today was, to begin with, down here. Right. I had some trades that I took here, which is so stupid. Like, I don't know why I did those trades anyway, but I couldn't hold myself, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It was a trade, but it was correct, but then it ended up being not correct, and I think I added more or something. Anyway, it was outside of my, no, it was actually after 12. I think I actually shorted this, I believe, this leg down here, maybe. Let's see, was it that? Let me just see on the 5-minute here. It's so hard to like find the exact place. Let me see if I find it if I do this. Because I believe there was a 1 hour gap that was not touched. Let's see. Okay, so that was this one. This trade. Yeah, I can't really recall it actually, to be fair. I will have to go in and look at a later point. Now, the trade that I took today was based on this. Okay, so to be fair, I was actually bullish to begin with, because Asia had opened here. We have a sweep of the highs. We go down, come into the midnight open, and under here we start to like form bullish structure to the upside, right? Because we have a break of this internal high, and I'm thinking, okay, cool, it's going to go higher. And me personally, I don't like longing into here. Like, even though, like, let's just say that price is gonna go down here again to this gap here and go higher, right? For myself, I really love finding the edges. Like, I want to take a long down here or a short up here. Like, that's I like trading reversals. I'm not really a fan of continuation profiles or where price is just delivering more and more to the upside. I find it harder to actually get into trades. And I'll just leave it run. And sometimes it does. And yeah, it's annoying as hell, but nonetheless, I'm not really looking into those trades, right? I prefer to get in at the lows or the highs where I see that price could possibly reverse. Now, the trade I took here was, to be fair, not really something that I saw immediately. But after some time, I realized we had this 15-minute gap. And price came up here, and I actually had an account that I was buying around this time. And price came up, took took out this high, and we had this change in state of delivery here, right? And I was like, oh my god, I want to get into the trade. Like once we pushed through here, I was like, cool, I want to get into a trade. This is my trade. This is where I would normally enter with a stop loss above the highs here, and then I would just aim for like a 2 or something, maybe a 3. Like, let's just see, did it get a 3? Yeah, it got a 3 exactly, right? Now, stupid as I was thinking, oh my god, it's gonna run without me, and yeah, I just felt the FOMO, and I was like, why am I doing this? But I still did it, right? Now, I need to work on that, and this is why I'm making this video for myself to look at in the future. I will also put it on YouTube so everyone can see that this is normal struggles. Now, I'll actually explain my trades though. Okay, so now after this, I entered, I believe, okay, yeah, so I entered around here, I believe, I think it's here, or maybe it's this high here. We'll actually have to see now, okay? Okay, so yeah, this was the second high. Okay, so at the top here, I entered with 9 contracts. I was thinking, okay, we are going to go lower, and I was like, but we still have those equal highs here, right? We still have those equal highs, so maybe we'll get another push up here. So I didn't want to close my position here, even though I knew I would be in massive drawdown. Like, this is crazy, right? This is just insane. A lot of drawdown. Like, there is no way this is a good trade, right? And anyway, this wouldn't have been my target nonetheless. Like, if I'm buying here, I'm at least aiming for these lows down here, right? And I didn't want to take any profit. I was like, I just know that these highs here will most likely hold, and we are inside of a gap, okay? But if I'm wrong, I will have my stop loss above this gap. Now, sometimes price likes to go and sweep all the way above and like come down again. But looking at this, since we pushed really hard here, I was like, okay, I think that I'll just leave it a little bit higher, and then I will move it down lower if we start to reject. And I actually added here, as you can see, I added a lot of positions. Like if you go into the 15 seconds here, I believe I added some here once we came into it here. That was the OTE of this at the highs, and then I added a little bit more here once once I saw it broke this low, right? I was not completely sure we would reject here, and it came up another time actually, and it's made equal highs here again, and I was like, oh my god, we have equal highs again. Maybe it's not gonna work out this time as well. But I added my stop loss, I believe it was around here, and I was like, okay, I will be happy, I will take the loss and I will be done for the day if that's happening. And it started going lower, and I was like, okay, you know what, I should have held it a lot more lower, but I was like, you know what, since I managed to put in a lot of trades here and I'm in profit now, I'll just bank in at least some profits here. Okay, I believe it was like $200 I had a profit here. Now I went to the toilet and I was like, okay, I'll just leave it, and if it goes, it goes. And yeah, I came back, and this is where I took my profits, and this is where I set my stop loss. So I set the stop loss right here, and I basically got stopped here. So it came up here, and then it went down, and I was like, okay, cool, maybe it's gonna go even lower. I don't really care. I'm up on the day, and that's what matters. I'm not gonna sit here and follow price anymore. It can do what it wants to do, and after that, basically, price has run up and done its thing, right? Anyway, I wanted to get into the trade today because when it comes to news as well, we have some news. I believe there's CPI, if I'm not mistaken, which is going to be in, yeah, a couple of minutes. It's going to be 22 minutes, and we have CPI. So what I think is going to happen is, well, I can actually do some TA for that. But no, actually, you know what? I think that this video is enough. I just wanted to like explain to myself what I did and what I did wrong. Like I should have just waited, obviously. And I think that one thing that I'll take from this is be more patient, right? I've written it up here, which is kind of funny, discipline and fearless, but I haven't really had these things, right? So this can actually be removed, to be fair, since I haven't followed my own rules. Now, obviously, I want to do that from now on and all that, but yeah, it is, I guess, struggles that a lot of traders go through. And I just wanted to share that, yeah, not everyone is perfect, even though a lot of my videos will be like videos of nice trades and stuff. Even the trade today, I will be cutting it down, so it's like really short and sweet. But again, behind that, there is a lot of failures, and not all trades are good, obviously. Now, today was a trade with $640 profit. And yeah, we're good. We're good for the day. I'm not going to take any more trades. And we are going into a paper trading account if we want to play with it, right? That's how we're going to do it. And honestly, I think that I'm just going to turn off the screen, do something completely different, because yeah, I'm up, I'm done, that's it. But I am from now on going to make videos explaining my thoughts going into it. And also, like, maybe when I take a trade, I will do commentary for myself, like why I'm taking that trade, because I was talking to myself here, like, why am I doing this? And you know, I could have just closed the trade and then it goes exactly how I wanted. Or what could have happened is that I got stopped out of the trade and I would have taken a loss, right? But that's fine, right? It's okay to take a loss, but we need to learn from it. So what I've learned is to be more patient, hopefully, for the next trade and follow my rules. And yeah, this video is already 20 minutes long, so I think I'll just cut it there and see you guys in a new video.